Not a good development for the leadership in China. Newly uncovered documents reveal some of what's really going on at those detention camps. The Chinese government has locked up more than 1 million Uyghurs and Han Chinese based on mass data surveillance. These people, in some cases, are dragged out of their homes. Sometimes they're arrested on the street. Most of them have been not accused of any crime. These leaked cables that you're looking at in these pictures, in some cases, reveal torture and, in some accounts, rape amidst the so-called re-education effort of these populations. The blueprints are the most descriptive to date. They describe guard towers, locked doors, double-locked doors, video-monitored restrooms. Seen here, this is a 2018 satellite image of Kunshan Industrial Park. This, as Hong Kong's elections present a serious rebuke. Many of the Beijing supportive candidates lost. They had an enormous turnout of voters in Hong Kong. So the earth is moving in that situation as well. So joining me now, Dr. Michael Pillsbury, former special assistant for Asian affairs under President H.W. Bush and author of the 100-year marathon, China's Secret Strategy to Replace America as the Global Superpower. And this is part of that program. Dr. Pillsbury, good to see you as always. Thank you for being here tonight.
Hi, Martha. Thanks.
So what's your reaction to these documents? What do they reveal in your mind?
Well, it's pretty shocking. It's not only the management of the system. Some of the cables you're referring to are exactly how you get in through visual surveillance or some kind of misconduct, often a quota system that they can fill the million rooms they have for people. But the other part of it is how you are treated once you're in there. It turns out there's a point system, 1,000 points you start out with. You can't gain points, but you can lose them by smiling or yawning or not paying attention to Communist Party lectures. So all of that is one set of these cables. And from my point of view, thinking about the future, you know very well that President Trump has said he does not want China to surpass us. But many people think China will be double or triple our economy over the next 10 to 15 years. If that happens, we're looking at a Chinese system in which this kind of thing is how they handle dissent.
Yeah.
It's scary for Hong Kong, but it's scary for us.
Yeah, it sure is. What Nazi Germany did in terms of identifying people and, bringing Jews to these camps. And, we all know the tale of what ended up unfolding there. This is a quote on how they're doing it in China. Beijing is pioneering a new form of social control, drawing on data collected by mass surveillance technology. Computers issued the names of tens of thousands of people for interrogation or detention in just 1 week. One document explicitly states that the purpose of the pervasive digital surveillance is to prevent problems before they happen. In other words, to calculate who might rebel and to detain them before they have a chance, Michael.
Yes, this is trying to predict human behavior in advance based on social indicators, voice, face. There's another aspect to all this. It's probably even more frightening. We know how President Trump keeps talking about Xi Jinping is his friend. He's a great guy, and frankly, the trade talks depend on the Trump-Xi Jinping relationship. Well, some of these cables are secret speeches that Xi Jinping gave back in 2014 when he'd just been president of China for 1 year. And it looks like from these materials that President Xi created this system. There's something existed before, but he greatly expanded it. So now, instead of thinking of him as the friend of President Trump, the world's newspapers, starting today, have been portraying him quite differently as the mastermind behind this massive detention system. Yeah. Chinese, of course, deny this. Their embassy in Beijing put out a statement today, Martha, saying this is all fake news and these documents are fake. A lot of people who can read Chinese and people like me who've seen secret Chinese documents before, we've taken a look at them and they look authentic.
Dr. Michael Pillsbury, we've heard Xi Jinping talk about crushing bones in Hong Kong, and now we're learning a little bit more, as you say, about a plan that he's been part of orchestrating for quite some time, and we'll see what we learn as we go forward. Dr. Pillsbury, thank you. Always good to have you with us.
Thanks.